What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with some late night breaking Browns free agency news for you guys. And after missing out on our two top defensive tackle targets in Javon Hargrave, who of course went to the 49ers, and Draymond Jones, who went to the Seahawks, the Browns found themselves a good starting caliber defensive tackle. And of course, it had to happen late at night because that's what Andrew Berry does. I swear, he's a night owl. We got a freaking night owl as our general manager because this dude will do diddly squat for the entire day. And then once dusk hits and that sun starts going down, he wakes up and starts doing things. He's something else. He really is. He had freaking Brown's Twitter all pissed off and everything. And then he freaking does this. He goes out and he gets one of the best remaining defensive tackles. Now, Ian Rappaport had the breaking news, as you can see by the tweet, and I quote, "Sources, the Browns are expected to sign former Vikings defensive tackle Dalvin Tomlinson, landing their coveted big-time defenders on day one of free agency," of course, along with Abanya Okoronkwo, who he'd start for us at defensive end, opposite Myles Garrett. That dude's a freaking stud. Can't wait to see what he can do this year. And then Rappaport finishes up with the terms of the contract. He gets a 4-year deal worth $57 million with $27.5 million guaranteed. Now, we did kind of have to pay a lot because there was no way we were going to let Dalvin Tomlinson slip through the cracks like we did with Hargrave and Jones. We just couldn't afford to because there really wasn't any more starting caliber defensive tackles out there. I mean, you had some good rotational pieces out there, some good depth, but in terms of starting caliber D tackles, there really wasn't too many left out there. And you know, once those numbers start dwindling, the prices might go up a little bit. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, you know. The less there are, the more expensive they might become. But yeah, I'm glad we got our guy. Now, you look at his background. He just turned 29. In fact, he turned 29 on February 28th. And of course, he was selected by the New York Giants in the second round, 55th overall in 2017, out of the University of Alabama. And then you go look at his stats, and overall, nothing really jumps out at you. Typical defensive tackle run stuffer stats when it comes to sacks. He's gotten 2.5 sacks the last 2 years. The most sacks he's gotten is 3.5, and that was 2 straight years in 2019 and 2020. But the one thing I will say is, he really doesn't miss games. He practically played in every single game up until 2021, where I believe he missed 1 game because, of course, 17 weeks or 17 games, 18 weeks. And then this past season he missed a couple games. But I'll tell you one thing, when he plays, he starts. That's what I love to see, you know. He's practically like an Iron Man almost. You know, that's what we need, man. We need a guy like him to plug up the middle next to Perrion Winfrey. That would let Myles Garrett and company just pin their ears back and attack the quarterback. Because I can't tell you how many times I saw this team get gashed up the middle. I mean, look what happened against the Falcons last year. We literally got walked down the field by 2 practice squad level running backs. I mean, my God, man. Joe Woods was a freaking terrorist for that. I can't believe we really kept that loser around. My God. Oh, man. Best thing is, I can't wait to see what Jim Schwartz does with Dalvin. Yep. Can't freaking wait. So, the best thing is, too, Jim Schwartz saw Dalvin up close on the other sideline when he was coaching with Philly. Of course, that was when Dalvin was with the Giants. So he's seen him quite a bit. He didn't have to coach against him, game plan against him, but he saw him play. He knows what he can do. But yeah, I'm freaking excited. This is a big dub signing by Andrew Berry, and he totally redeemed himself. Now, of course, our job's not finished. We still got other work to do. We still got other positions to fill, like safety, number 3 receiver. And of course, we could always fill some depth on the defensive line, maybe a linebacker or two. There's still some good linebackers out there. Wouldn't be shocked to see us go after maybe like a Levante David or something, someone cheap. I don't think we have too much cap space left. I mean, if we are running out of cap space, we could always restructure someone else's contract and open up a little bit more space. Classic move. But yeah, day 1 of legal tampering, right? Seems as though Andrew Berry likes doing this stuff. I swear, we got a freaking night owl as GM. Honestly, I'm not even mad. I'm not. But let me know what you guys think of this signing. I freaking love it. We needed to do something like this, and I'm glad we pulled the trigger. Of course, I mentioned previously that Dalvin was a name to keep an eye on, and I'm glad we were able to bring him in. Now let's see what else we do. I heard that the Browns are still working at stuff. I'm not going to say what, because I don't want to compromise any sources out there. So that's the last thing I want to do, be the one to freaking compromise and wind up having someone lose their source. Then they'd come yelling at me, Don't want that. No. But yeah, let me know what you think of this signing. If I had to give it a grade, I would give it a solid A+, because it fills a major need. And we'll see what else Andrew Berry and company cook up for us, because I know they're not done. Unless they are and they just wait for the draft. I don't expect too many more moves out of this front office right now. I think we're kind of limited on cap space for the most part, but we'll see what else they do in terms of like restructures, maybe a trade. Imagine tomorrow is a day like we see a Cooks trade. It'd be nice. I would love that, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the receiver market has essentially been sleeping the entire day. Like, hey, yo, receivers, you could sign anytime now. But I think what really screwed us over in the defensive tackle market was Daron Payne getting extended. These other D tackles saw the bag that he got, and they were like, hey, we like that. We want that too. And all of a sudden, guys are getting like $20 million a year. And there was no way in hell Andrew Berry was paying someone $20 million a year. I mean, we needed D tackles, but we're not that desperate. I mean, we were kind of getting there, but yeah, we're not paying that much money for one guy. If I knew Andrew Berry, which we all do pretty much, he was going to spread that money around. I mean, heading into free agency, I was like, maybe we get one big fish, and then we spread the rest, around. But yeah, I like this strategy. Instead of paying big for one guy, spread the money around, fill multiple holes. That's good. I like what he did. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Unless Andrew Berry wants to drop another bomb on us, then I'll be right back here doing what I do best. So if I don't see you for the rest of the night, have a good rest of your night, everybody. And I might see you tomorrow. Well, I will see you tomorrow because the Cavs play. Yay! Yeah, Cavs play the Hornets again. And then they got the Sixers on Wednesday. Ooh. So I'll see you then, guys. And until then, unless the Browns make any more moves, then see you for the Cavs game. But till then, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. Big dub by Andrew Berry. Welcome to Cleveland, Dalvin. And I'm out.